Hello, year one. This is Monday's maths lesson. So to start with, just to get warmed up, we are going to practice counting in tens. So please join in with me. Use my number grid here to help you. So let's get started. So I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Let's see if we can go backwards. 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Shall we see if we can start on 50 going forwards, going upwards? So let's go 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Let's do one more going backwards. We will start on 70. So 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Okay, you should be feeling nice and warm, ready to find out what we are doing today. So today we are going to explore different ways to perform addition. Okay, just have a quick think. What does addition mean? Can you show me the symbol for addition? Okay, and that, what does it mean? So you can just have a quick think. Okay, yeah, you're right. It means to add or plus or all together. You can sometimes double. So there's lots of different ways to do addition. Today, we are going to find a more efficient way of adding. Okay, efficient? What does efficient mean, Miss Brandt? I hear you say. Well, efficient means, I've got a definition for you. It means to achieve maximum productivity within minimal waste effort. So we don't want to be wasting our time. We want to be doing it as quickly and as effectively as we can. Okay, so it wants to be a well-organized system that we're going to follow that will help us to add on. Okay, so let's find out how we're going to do that today. So we are going to add on using different resources and different things like this. So this little lady has started with 6. Okay, you can see 6 on the dominoes. Okay, and she's created a number sentence of add 3. But instead of adding 3, we're just going to count on 3. So everybody put the number 6 in your head. So you can pretend to put your hat on. Number 6 is in your head and you're going to count on using your fingers. So I need to see them. I've got 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and then I would write that underneath as that plus, oh, we don't want to be in white, do we? Plus 3 equals 9. Okay, let me just, okay, because we have counted on, we know that that's right. So 6 is in our head. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Why did we start on the number 6 and not the number 3? I want you to have a think about that. Okay, because remember, we're trying to do it the most effective way, efficient way. Okay, so I want you to think about why we might start on 6 rather than 3. Okay, let's have a go at our next question, shall we? So, which number are we going to start on? So, on this one, we started on the number 6. Okay. Are we going to start on number 2 or number 5? Okay, have a think. Yeah, we're going to start on the number 5 because we then only have to add on 2. Okay, whereas if we started on number 2, we'd have to do 5 extra bits of adding on. And 5 is a lot more work adding on than 2. So it isn't very efficient. So we're going to start with the bigger number. Okay, so we've got 5. Let me just get our question ready. 5 plus 2 equals. Now, remember, everybody, Put the number 5 in your head. 5 is in there. Let's count on 2 more. So 5, 6, 7. This is going to be quite quick and easy, isn't it? So we've got 5, 6, 7. So we're getting the bigger number in our head and we are counting on. Okay, right, let's have a look at the next one. I think I might have put a trick one in for you. Ooh. So, which way do you count? Do we start with this number or do we start with this number? Let me have a think. Okay, let's have a look at both the different ways. Okay, here we go. We started with 4 plus 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've had to do a lot of adding, counting on there, haven't we? Let's do this one. 6 is in our head, 6. And then we've got 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, you're right. If you thought that that was the most effective way of doing it, okay? Okay, so you had to be careful to rotate and make sure you had the bigger number first. Okay, well done. So I think you need to press pause now. And if you've got some number cards up to 10, use them. If you don't, it might be an idea that you just use a post-it note and you write 1 to 10 on a different post-it note each time, or use a scrap piece of paper, cut them out. They don't have to be big, they can be quite small. Okay, you just need 1 to 10, and then you need to get a dice, and I'm sure most of you will have a dice. If you don't, you can just think of a number between 1 and 6. That's not a problem. Okay, so press pause, go get your resources, off you go. Okay, here is your first challenge. Okay, you need to close your eyes and you need to pick a card. Okay, pick a number. Okay, put that number in your head. Okay, then you need to roll your dice. Whichever number you get, okay, you need to add on. Now, here's my example. Have I done it correctly? I've got 4 as my card and I've rolled 6. Okay, I could actually switch those round because 6 is a bigger number than 4. Okay, so instead of doing it like this, to make sure it's more effective, I could have 6 plus 4 equals. Okay, I get the same answer because remember when we switch over our number sentence, it still equals the same. Okay, so you need to put your thinking hats on, remember to put that number in your brain and roll the dice. I want you to press pause now and do 5 of these questions. Okay, off you go. Okie dokie. So here are some mathematical talks. So we thought about which number do we start on? Then what happens? We add on and then we see how many we have in total. So we've done that. What does each number represent? So we've used dominoes, we've used a dice, we've used number cards. Okay, now I want you to think about how we could represent using different types of practical equipment. Okay, and we're going to practice. We've done number lines last week. Okay, we're going to practice this time with lots of different ways. So I'm going to show you. So we could use a tens frame. I think we're going to do that tomorrow. We could use a number line. We did that last week. If you want to practice some on the number line, that's fine. Okay, or okay, we could use a bar model. So to do that, I want you to press pause now and go and get some resources that might be useful. So in school, we would use these cubes. If you've got some, I've seen some children with them, with their photographs, that's great. If not, you could use some building blocks, some Legos, some blocks, anything that will attach, or even just, if you don't have that, you could use some pieces of paper in a square format. So press pause, go and get your stuff and then come back. Okie dokie. So we're going to use bar models. Can you say bar models? Okay, here is an example of a bar model. Eva has 13 prize tokens, so she's got 13 there. She wins 5 more. How many prize tokens does Eva have now? So what you're going to do, or what we're going to do now, I'll give you an example. You've got 13 here, and then you need to count on. So I've got 13, okay, 14 in there, 15, let's do it, 16, 17, and 18. So this is what your bar model will look like. So if you're doing these things with resources, okay, that's fine, okay, and you'll be able to work it out like that. So I had 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, okay, and this is how your screen will end up looking. Okie dokie. So let's move on to the next one. Let's have a go at this one. I've got 4 cubes stacked up, so everybody get your 4 cubes ready. Okay, you then need to add on 2 more to that. So you know you've got 4. You've got 4 in your head. 4, 5, 6. Well done. So you would have written 5 and then 6 in your bar model like that, if you see. Okay, pretty good. Now you're going to have a go at 2 on your own. So press pause, have a go at 9 and 11. Remember, you've got to count on 4 here. Okay, save you counting them. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. So count on 7 there. Off you go. Okay, well done. Okay, now you have done a few tries, testers. I'm going to leave you to it, okay, to have a go at your own. Okay, here is a sheet. Okay, you can use it however you like. You can make your own sentences up, but there is at least 4 questions for you to complete. Okay, use your cubes. Remember to start with so many and then count on. Okay, this is the bit that I want you to do. Don't worry too much about the number sentence, but if you want to get something down on paper so you can send it in to me, that's fine. If you want to just do a bit more practical, okay, some children might prefer doing it like that, that's fine. Okay, if you think you can do both, have a go at both. Okay, that is your challenge today. I hope you've enjoyed today's maths lesson. Remember, we are counting on, so you must put that first, the bigger number in your head and then count on. So have fun. Well done so far for keeping up with all the maths lessons. I hope you're enjoying them and I'll see you soon.